Welcome to the 2018 EndNotes conversion video. As you're going through this, you may want to refer to the hard copies that you have. Maybe stop the video to see what I'm talking about. All right, so to start with, what you've done is you've taken your note cards, that's long in our past now, and you've marked them with the card letter. Then your outline, you have done your citation in the card letter, comma, author format. Sometimes there's not an author, so you might put whatever you named the source. Then you turned your outline into a finished research paper, citing your sources by using a superscript, card letter, author, and you've done your EndNote page, citing your sources using a superscript, card letter, author. So I'm going to scroll down real quick and show you what that should look like with something that's fairly familiar. Okay, so this is the before. I think I gave this to you before. This is Mr. Garcia's paper from way back in the day. And you can see that there's the first citation, card C, Betts, card H, Vincent. Notice that the cards don't necessarily go in any kind of order, just how they happen to fall. Card K, Betts, card M, Rice, card P, Rice, card D, Vincent. All right, you can see that right there, right? Down, and then of course you should have an EndNotes page, which in your case will be separate, and you can see that they're matched in the order that they appear in the paper. Card C, Betts, and that's the citation along with the page number it comes from, and then you have the Ted Vincent one, card K, Betts, card M, Rice, card P, Rice, card D, Vincent. So that's what your paper should look like right now. Okay. Now you should also have a source packet, and your source packet should look something like this. This is the where you have there's Betts. That's the first page from Betts. That's card C. All right. So if we go right back over here, we'll see. Hey, look, card C happens to be the first one there. All right. And then we scroll down a little bit more. Now this one's a little different in that this is we see card D and card H. Why is card D crossed out? Card D is crossed out because it doesn't get used in this order in the paper. It does get used later. I just happen to have two on this. So you may need two of the exact same copies in your source packet. So what does get used? Card H. So let's take a quick look. Yep, card H is the second one. What was that other one? Card D. You can see that doesn't get used until the last thing. Go right down through this. I don't need to go over every single one, I don't think, right? But notice at the top here, the name of the author and just something that identifies which book it came from. You don't have to write the whole thing out, but the name of the author. So there's card K. Okay. Yep, card K is the next one. And then we go down. Oh, what's going on with card K? Well, it looks like card K goes from one page to a next page. So we have two pages there, but they're both card K, so you just mark them, and it's obviously that they are continued. All right. Then we go down to different source, card M, with Mr. Rice. And then notice how there was a card W down here. And card W, is there a card W? EndNote? There is not. So it's entirely possible, probable in fact, that you would not have used all of your EndNotes. So if you have them on here, all you have to do is cross them out. All right. You don't even have to write card not used, but just cross them out. And notice when you cross them out, you don't scribble it out. You just put X's through it or a line through it. That way, if you ever need to go back and look at it, you can go back and look at it. All right. So we go down to card P. You can see that right there, card P, that's Rice. And then you go down to card D, and notice that card D is the one that card H was on. But so this time we crossed out card H and we're using card D. So this page is identical to, I think it was the second page. Right there, but just kind of the opposite. All right, so that if you have that, you're all set. Now, what do we need to do? We need to change that Make sure all your citations are all good, right? Then you're going to convert your notations in your final graph to these numbers. These numbers are sequential in the order that they appear in the paper. They never, ever, ever repeat themselves. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put a comment in right here. Remember that. Okay, so there's not going to be another citation number 1 anyplace. Okay, citation number 1 is going to be the first one, citation 2, all the way down. Now, how many are in this one? Well, we can count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we know there's going to be 6. So what's that going to look like after you convert it? Well, let's go down. We have exactly the same paper. So instead of card number, we have a 1. And we have a 2. And we have a 3. Again, I will say it. These have to be in order. You can't have 1, 2, 4, 3, and then 3 again, and then 6. Can't do it. They're never repeated. They go right in order. 4, 5. I know this is getting long, but feel free to pause it. 6. Great. As you're doing that, and I would do this one at a time, come down to your endnotes and you change that card number to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, what about the packet? Well, the after source packet is going to look like this. You can see where I've crossed out card G and written a 1 that looks like a 2. My bad. I apologize for my terrible writing. Okay, that one's not used on here. There's card 2. Again, I put a line through the H. I didn't scribble it out, just in case you need to go back and find that card. Okay, there's 3. And again, 3 is continued on to the next one. There's 4. There's W, so it's not used, so you just leave that. There's 5. And you'll notice actually up here I scribbled that out because I actually screwed up when I did it the first time. So I had to go back. So if you do one at a time, usually it works pretty good. The pressure of filming it got to me. And then finally 6 is there. All right. And again, at the bottom here, that was the one that was used back on page 2. I'm just going to play a super quick video here